I invented LSD just to write the backstory. So I'm going to combine both of them into a single, accurate interpretation of the Jude lore. If I say something objectionable,
I'm a
just
friend of
pretend that it's right.
looking for Eliel.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
There was a guy named her dad who was effectively
I'll pick your jaw
in
off.
Sorry.
every 10.
Thought Eliel was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
What?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary
1,000
chat.
years, all moths combine their collective consciousness into one
Indeed,
gigamoth called
he
the
did keep
Convict.
asking about Calxty.
Oh, so the moths rule
If
over the
Dandelion
galaxy,
and I
sort of,
hadn't
until
had a
Earth
part
happens, and then we start fucking everything up.
I
The
might
moth
have
finds
suspected he
John
had a
Doom after
history
spree
with
murders, and he explains to her
He
that
spoke
yes,
of the
hell
love of
exists. It's weird that humans knew about hell before God. Anyways, the Moth Pope, after finding out that hell is real, very reasonably decides to sacrifice a planet to it. See, it turns out that God literally pieced the fuck out like 10 million years ago, and the Moth do whatever they wanted. So now the Con Maker cannot be...
But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
They're gonna let him loose in about 5 minutes time. And well, guys, you know when you something goes wrong, something happens, and you're just about to find out. So keep on laughing. The last time you never will. Here we go. It's a funny school like the thing.
Episode is remembered and been sent into captive IG's corrupt partner here from Partner proposed to exchange money for Catbroken Sphere, which is the sphere that he managed to get in the very first episode. Captain demanded that all help come to the awakened marketplace all right.
It is a big stir of emotion. I mean, I feel like something like that should, in theory, do it.
This boy perhaps is afraid to become so frustrated. Tell me.
Well, I guess you just need more guys to kick your ass, and then you can grow with the person, and yeah. It's you over there.
So, I just thought that was kind of fun. Anyway, man.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings.
Glad to...
Of course, please do.
So long. Let's go!
Time for a change of scene. I'm warning you. So, how'd it go with this evening? I was fucking a bit up minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Had a profitable case of leprosy 1 minute, next thing I know I'm bankrupt, with no means to earn my livelihood. Bad luck, that. Double shows. Shit.
Watch it, Trav. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Go, go.
Duty calls.
Move it.
What's he doing here?
Like a new race teach, you're a bigger rat than me.
This drink was nearly nice.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? Will he die? Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Like as not. Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. Peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Hmm?
You're grey like my grandmother.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Hooray!
Arms for bread, please, good folk.
Like a new race teach, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
What difference will it make?
Great one. Drawn out, it sounds like a subliminal message.
I'm warning you, watch where you step.
I traced the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No, driving and slip through the bug. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Pam, pam,
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
I'm a witcher! Ah, yeah!
Just look at the freak.
Hey, keep your distance.
What was that?
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher. Yes?
Washed your hands.
Welcome back. So, interested in...
Farewell.
They're in from Temeria.
This Baronet's La Valettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. we've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Hi, Natty.
Shall we look at the horses?
Afternoon.
Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's
you.
on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volta acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Let's go!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Hey-ya!
I adore the speed, the rush of air! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! I adore the speed, the rush of air!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days. They're... all of them.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles. And he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
What?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning, my friend came back from the market with news. Mysterious murders happening in some house. Got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
Was asleep amidst the trees. That's all asleep in the breeze.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Been to Vizima. The word is...
Like a pigsty than a capital.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith.
When someone the power of this blade
bring us victory. Remember, good folk, one doubter can do more evil than 1,000 believers can do good. Ears on.
Well, another freak.
Need a gift for my wife. Understand? Don't touch me.
Welcome back. So,
show me what you...
Oh! Time to invest in rubies.
Do you like it here?
Eternal glow guide you.
Those were the days.
Great.
I've had enough of living.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not his daughter at all.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe it.
Cursed mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
How do you find Novigrad? Does it suit you? Ow!
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
What I wouldn't give for a small jar of glamour. How do you find Novigrad?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a witch and run.
There's a Fistek kitchen in Far Corners. All sons behind.
Sick of it. Well, another freak.
Listen, it's Beatrice. I've fallen in love with her, alas. Pen me a sonnet, would you?
A sonnet? A tough genre. It'll cost you a bit, right?
Right.
Snake. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Piss off.
You were sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite fun.
Black ones, Medanians. As long as they pay and don't hit.
Fancy a hop back to my place?
A million debits and a million credits.
Been to Vizima.
Oh, that really got my gander up.
Take good care of yourself.
Please accept my heartfelt regards.
My regards to your mother.
I just watched by that ball. I didn't die. How did you? Oh my God. Oh,
I like that silver.
shit. Where the hell am I? I know that.
Shove him out! Top left, right! Tight round it!
Yep. Wait. I said that.
Muse, both conceptually and illustratively, and that can be something that appeals to both creators and fans. Time to frame the characters having a bit of a moment here on two fronts. On the one hand, the character seems set to have a moment in Daredevil Born Again.
me know in the comments below. Also, you may disagree with me on some of my
Whoa!
My child's fallen ill. Another sleepless night.
Look awfully suspicious to me, you tramp. I'm warning you.
Civilization ends at this cut's boundary.
That was your last warning.
Do not bother me. What's he doing here?
Frank, we ain't looking for no witches.
Quite a smile. Like a raw wound.
It's a material world.
What's he doing here?
There must be order.
Washed your hair lately?
Run, Roach.
Heathen.
Think I don't know you as the Holy Terry. Duty calls.
What?
State your origin.
Fallon. Balls on there.
Hey,
In another comic book right now, so it doesn't really make sense. Whoever's in charge of the continuity right now, I think is missing the mark on this one. But correct me if I'm wrong there. Sam and his sister continue to discuss what I call the not that they could discuss there. They discover. I'm sorry. They discover as they're discussing and find out something going crazy here. What I call the Democrat gas. Yes, Democrat gas. It's in other words, a bunch of gas used to control people and manipulate people. Some people are going to be mad because what I just called it. But let's be honest, that's what happens, right? We say something long enough, people believe it. That's the Democrat gas right there, even though it's untrue.
God damn it.
They're actually gassing people and trying to get them to manipulate them and use them for their skills and things like that on this island, which I'm sorry, but that sounds familiar. And the one reason I mention that is because that's the one issue I have with this. You know, Sam Wilson is a good character on his own. Great character. It's Falcon. Before anybody asks me, I've got Falcon action figures and everything else. I am a big fan. The problem I have is this. Marvel never ceases to grab the low-hanging fruit. Just because the character is black, his stories almost always have to revolve around the color of his skin and race. There is way too much focus on race. Give us some stories without focus on race. You know, I get it. They want to farm this. Once again, low-hanging fruit. But if you want to try to truly write a good story, maybe try to go outside of that. Just treat him as a normal human being. And that's the thing. If we want to overcome racism, we've got to stop segregating ourselves in how we look at each other. I mean, he's a man, a human. That's all we need to know. We don't have to, by the color of his skin, constantly be reminded of that. And it's not a bad issue. But I think that's degrading the character and the value this character has when all we can do is write stories about his race. But you know, that's my thoughts on this particular issue. And I would like to know yours on it as well. Speaking of knowing more, let's dive into a couple other readers' comments. We have a 2.5-star review. And I'm going to click on that since this legit took me 2 hours to finish. I kept just wanting to know when it would end. I don't like the writing, the art, the themes, anything really. This issue was slow and dull. I don't care about the characters a single bit. I think the whole brainwashing theme to work on a farm is a little bit of a crazy thing to do. The only thing I cared for was Bradley's backstory. That was good in my opinion. Going from the orphanage to war to being locked up and now having a family. Oh, I don't like the flashbacks to when Sam was younger. A little cast, throw out to snap there. I just thought it was wholesome, especially when Billy got her money. So for a 2.5 star, that wasn't really that brutal. Let's get a 4-star review. Decent story thus far. 3 issues in, and I'm totally invested now to see where the story goes. Love the flashback scenes and call out to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, I'm glad that you can tell some of these people that are fans of Falcon understand this. All right, so now, let's talk about a 1/2-star review. Very short one says, why is Captain America riding Falcon? And that actually happens. He's riding the Falcon in this issue. Yeah. I was reading another one. It says, it's a shame they chose such a terrible artist for this book. The covers are bangers, and the interiors will not match. Wow. There's some harsh people about the artwork here in this book. One more, it's a 2.5 star. A lot of exposition and explaining character backstories. And that's true. It was a little slow in the pacing in that regard.
Really,
There's a very good mixture on this book. And before anybody throws out the race car, once again, I want you to notice nothing really was there mentioning any kind of racist thing that anybody that has something negative gets the Marvel that they love to throw. Now, shift gears again and talk about Silver House number 2. Now, based on this, I don't see any information on League of Comics leaks about this with other reviews. So I don't have a number to base that on. But it's written by Ed Brisson, and the artist is George Campai. Yes, whatever. Anyway, I gave the book, though, an 8.2.
One invented about 9. Nice. Very infamous game. It implements Infamous 2. I love Infamous 1. It's a good game. It's a good foundation. But I didn't choose my favorite one out of all the games.
One false move and you will regret it.
God damn it. That needs to be repaired. Why Resident 4 big game where Alien goes rogue and she never command to wipe out their hands from Vision? Interesting idea.
Ouch.
Isn't it kind of the plot in second game? Kind of, sort of. I need to check the sequels. So. Someday. Alright. one. Yeah, why not do these guys since.
Oh.
Move it!
Oh, what?
Got a foolproof method for
Faster.
What say we up over to a brothel this eve? State your origin.
Valen. War's on there, sir.
Valen's at Ivor.
Come on, Roach.
Well, that was a bad idea that ended bad and blew in my face. Who would have guessed? Shocker. Remember, this is Assassin's Creed. Yeah, no shit.
Wonderful. Got my eye on you, white one.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Shit. Oh shit.
You like that silver?
Shit! Oh, I fucking had it.
No lollygag.
Fancy a...
Show me what you... See ya.
Fancy a gang...
See ya.
Who me a...
So long.
Fancy a gang?
See ya.
Fancy a gang?
See ya.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
You're...
A mother found her infant dying at the side. Despair gripped him and sought to find a medic.
Do you wish the
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense is making me nauseous.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signalling you wished to buy some herbs.
You're about as much a priest of the eternal fire as I am a Vestal Virgin. What sort of conspiracy is this?
Conspiracy? Yeah. Folks see conspiracies everywhere. I sell harmless things. Yet in turbulent times like these...
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest is likely grounds for punishment. Cruel and unusual, I'd wager.
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to reconcile the two. Will you report me? Or shall we make a deal?
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to talk to them.
Then I shall sell you my wares for less. Cast your eyes. See if there's aught you could use. Provided, of course, you do not seek hemorrhoid cream.
Show me what... Take care.
You agree with the priests? We've spoken about it already, haven't we? Think I'll go lie down.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use a cook.
They let in rabble, and now decent folk are afraid to leave their homes.
a Helene's eye. Ought to use it. Show me what you got.
Prophet's wounds. A witcher.
So,
you mind
I
not
beg your
touching
pardon.
me?
Got right cabbage last
What am I
night.
to do now?
It feels like it's full of sound.
We'll deal with the witches, and then we'll come for you.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow.
You are the fame.
Brother, sister.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
The thing. Customer will see right away I've got the best deal. Best deal around.
Watch it.
One for the price of two.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Eternal
The
fire,
second
why
sword.
me?
Is it in...
I'm warning you.
Careful, you scamp. This is no regret.
Oh.
Back to
I
this village.
Now when the mad bard's place is open, if I luck at all.
How would I know?
Oi,
I don't
you,
care much for
dandy
shows.
boy.
Slower.
And you, don't you butt in like a belch between two pints, because you're out of your fucking element.
So make like a hare and sod off.
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of here, before I get tired of playing make-believe.
I see you lot are tough in the tongue and nowhere else.
Fuck this. We're gonna let some dandy's boyfriend scare us. Let's show him how things are done on our turf.
Thank you for your help. That's the only way to deal with this rabble. They beg for trouble.
And you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour. Especially dressed like that.
I've come on business.
Good luck with that.
Wait. You helped me once, perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For more than a kind word this time.
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor an assassin for hire.
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a stroll. Should anything happen along the way, well, perhaps then you might need to do some work for your pay. What say you to that?
Agreed. I'll be right behind you.
Keep your hand on your hilt. As a general matter of precaution, of course.
Of course. Always do that when I'm out for a stroll. This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Need a minute.
Very well.
Shut up and fight. Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Those men were common criminals, unaware they'd cast their net for an extremely big fish.
I'll remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Never thought I'd see the day when our councillors let them into the city. The city council you just...
Give it a month, maybe 2.
Bad idea. One of them mentioned a protector who'd be of no help. What is this about?
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to exploit. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions.
Haven't seen a single crown yet.
Because we've not yet finished our stroll.
Puke or not to puke, that is the...
Maybe half what they used to.
Same for me.
You're late.
I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventures along the way. However, we can now focus on our core concern, and that is what matters.
Who's the fella followed you here?
He's my gardener. I never go anywhere without him. He's good luck, you see.
Just no funny stuff. Got it?
What's going on here?
Oh, listen. Mind watering those cornflowers over there?
No cornflowers here.
Look harder.
Right, on with it before winter snows surprise us. Got 4 quarts for you now. I can get you another 2 real quick, provided you're not lying about demand.
I am Ginter de Laverack, and I never go back on my word. I had no trouble distributing the last 4 quarts, and I assure you there's demand for more.
We'll see about that.
For now, you owe me 5,000 crowns for the last match. We agreed on 4,000, and I don't like cheats. I suggest you refrain from trying to pull anything lest you feel a witcher's blade in your gut, right?
Don't care who owes who or how much, but this man is supposed to pay me, so I'd rather he not get fleeced.
Witcher or not, you can't hope to drop us all.
Wanna find out?
Peace brings prosperity, and strife's bad for business. Fine, make it 4,000. Let's go. Pure pleasure doing business with you. Well, that went better than I ever expected.
We done with our walk?
Yes, and here's your pouch.
One question. Who buys your Fistek?
Oh, friends in high places. I have many. They pay exceedingly well, though they're demanding as clients. The Fistek must be of the purest variety. Pleasure meeting you.
Got a sharp pain in his spine.
Whoa, 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 stop flexing like that, you're making me nervous.
I'm here.
Excellent.
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. The King of Beggars, man. His name is Tinboy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Ah. Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
You're kidding, right? We'll give you 10.
Geralt, what are you...
Be quiet.
You're fucking with fire, Git. I don't have to haggle with you. Final offer, 40.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream In it, Ciri and I, the Bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
The King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were...
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It's softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now? Never learn.
This way! Geralt, quickly! Careful! There could be more in there!
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Think they'll come back?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
Looking for something unusual?
Wanna dip your dingle?
Oh.
Want a hug?
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted... not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Open up. What are you off? See you.
I once knew this sorcerer had a terrible aversion towards witches. Istra!
Hard time. Nah.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Like Ormond?
What do you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on
When it rains, it pours.
Needs...
Like you to So long.
Eternal fire, why me?
I'm knackered.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Letting such miscreants into the city. You must sweat like a swine in that jacket. Capital of the world, they call it. But what's the rush?
Whosoever contributes coin to the
Frank,
cause,
we ain't looking for
his
no
sins
witcher.
shall be forgiven.
Only wait. Watch it, Greylocks.
Hey, keep your distance.
Washed your hair lately?
Been to Vizima?
Why the googly
Word
eyes?
is, it's more
Got
like
a case
a
of the bloat. Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Keep your distance.
You must sweat like a swine in
Frank,
that
we
jacket.
ain't looking for no witcher.
Scoundrel.
What?
Greetings. A good day for coming.
What style?
Changeling freak.
Hey, keep your distance.
First they killed my son.
Frank,
now
we
they'll
ain't
throw
looking
us
for
out.
no witcher.
Don't touch me. Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat.
Those were the days.
See men like me, whole town's going on about. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Var-Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before... Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed Witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Var-Atra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Var-Atras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss. Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the amber. Follow me.
You're my new instructor? Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Come on, come closer. Steak.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Yeah! Oh! Yeah!
Shut up and fight.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle 1? Damn it!
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you 2 lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you 2 up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Okay, last quest, then I'm calling it. I don't know, Lesson. Sorry. But anyway, I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on Witcher 3 Playthrough Part 2. So anyway, here, but I gotta go. Thank you for joining me.